All right, y'all, I'm gonna just get right into it. Every time I talk about this topic, Dwayne Wade and his son, Zion, now known as Zaya, you know, this is a heavy topic because I have children. I got three boys, one girl. And it's a very touching, heavy topic as a father. So, this is something I've always said since day one. The LGBTQ community is just another form of eugenics. It's another form of controlling the population of black society. That's all it is. It's something that Margaret Sanger dreamed of, concocted. You know, Margaret Sanger is the founder of Planned Parenthood. And this is something that she always wanted to do, is to basically control the population, or basically destroy the population of black people in black society, and keep them controlled under the rule and thumb under white supremacy. She thought black males, black females, black society were deemed inferior. And the LGBTQ community basically continues that mantra of making sure that black males and black females not only are confused, but sterilized and can't procreate children. And again, that's another form of controlling the population of black society to make sure that we don't procreate, and gender confusion. Stuff like this didn't exist when in my heyday. I'm 40, born in the 80s. 80s babies. We didn't have this. We didn't have all of this stuff that we hear about now. You know what I'm saying? With the widespread of all these damn viruses and disorders, right? Autism, right? Gender confusion. Stuff like that back in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, 50s. All that stuff did not exist. It didn't exist. Those are facts. And now you have children like Dwayne Wade's son being able to say that he is a female, identifies as a female, changed the name to Zaya, and Dwayne Wade co-signs and supports his son. Now, I guess you can call her, a daughter. And as a father, I would never accept that. Never. Because I raise my children to be who they are. I raise my children as boys to be men, and I raise my daughter to be a woman. A girl to a woman, boys to men. Point blank and simple. You know what I'm saying? And I'm from the old school. Even though I'm 40, I'm from the old school. That gender identification stuff and all of that, it's just confusion. And all it is, again, is another form of controlling the population of black society. But at the same time, this is something that was designed to destroy black society. Estrogen levels of food, right? On high amounts. Of course, you have all kinds of things in vaccinations that are changing the way black boys and girls are being brought up, because they are being diagnosed with autism, like my youngest son. Right, but of course we can reverse the process of that with a natural diet and herbs. Right, I may touch upon that on different video, which I'm working with my son right now regarding that, a natural process to reverse the effects of autism. But again, this is all by design, though. This is all by design to destroy black boys and girls. And Dwayne Wade's son, Zaya is just another form of that. And the problem with this also is the fact that Dwayne Wade is a public figure, and so he's able to influence other people, other parents who may have a similar situation at home with their children. And Dwayne Wade co-signs that and accepts it. And so he will influence other parents to co-sign and accept their child to be transgender. And again, for me, that's disgusting. I can't tell you how to raise your children, but for my children, that's unacceptable. That's something I have to look at myself in the mirror and say I feel as a father, because I ain't even got to knock on wood. I don't have to knock on wood because I know for a fact it'll never happen. You know, it's just not in me to raise children under my household to be transgenders, right? And to have relations with the same sex. I correct that at early ages. Any sign of my boys showing feminine energy and vice versa to my daughter, it's immediately corrected, right, and fixed. That's me. That's me. You know, but let me play this video real quick of Dwayne Wade and his son, now daughter, Zaya, talking about being accepted and accepting who you are based off your sexuality. And I'll come back with more commentary in off the video. So here you go.
Be judged. I would say, don't even think about that. Just be true to yourself, because are you really even, what's the point of being on this earth if you're going to try to be someone you're not? It's like you're not even living as yourself, which is like the dumbest concept to me. It's just be true and don't really care what the stereotypical way of being you is.
Even when people are being mean, and even when people are getting hurt because they're trying to be themselves, and even through that, you still want people to make sure that they live their truth.
Yeah, I think I know it can get tough, definitely. But I think you push through and you be the best you, and especially more recently, it's become a more accepting. Even though there's obviously a lot of people out there who still are set more in the back in their days way of mind, because they're afraid they will be. But I think even through hard times, you gotta just push through. I mean, it's worth it. I feel like it's very worth it when you reach that point of yourself.
Feeling free.
Yeah.
Feeling like you.
Yeah.
Feeling like you don't have to hide.
You can look in the mirror and say hi to yourself. Nice to meet you. Instead of I don't really know who I am. It's like a full identity crisis. Yeah. But I think even through hard times,
All right, so that's how I'm gonna play. You know what I'm saying? That's even the voice, he sounded like a female. So it's something that I think it was Larry Johnson, former NFL football player, said that Dwayne Wade sacrificed his son to be a part of the LGBTQ community and to be accepted. And I can kind of agree with that. You have to make a sacrifice in order to be accepted by the dominant white society and the LGBTQ community. I can kind of believe that. But like I said, this is all by design. All by design to make sure black society is controlled. Black society, the birth rate is basically percentage has dropped. Just to make sure we're the population is controlled. That's it. That's basically what it is. Another form of eugenics, like I said. And like I said, my thing is with the LGBTQ community and the fact that they strategically target certain black people to influence others to accept this behavior. You have sports personalities, Dwayne Wade. You have people in the black church who are creating churches based off the LGBTQ community. You know what I'm saying? And this is strategically done. Even Neely Fuller said this. And Dr. Francis Quest Wilson. This is strategically done to control and subdue black society. Point blank and simple. So those are my thoughts on that, family. Leave your comments down below. What you guys think about Dwayne Wade's son, Zion, identifying as Zaya, transgender at age, I believe, 11 or 12, around my son's age. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at GMOGMediaTV. Till next time, signing out. Peace.